Hundreds of thousands will compete for a seat in the Bihar Polytechnic 2026 exam. This opening text lays out a harsh truth. Manzil unhi ko milti hai, jinke sapnon mein jaan hoti hai. Destinations are reached only by those whose dreams have life. But a dream alone doesn't shrink the math syllabus. Right now, you are likely looking at a massive, chaotic pile of topics, ranging from number systems to complex trigonometry, wondering where to even begin. The golden equation in the center of this screen is Lalan Kumar's rule for clearing the exam. Practice plus concept equals selection. To apply that rule, we have to stop looking at the syllabus as one giant mountain. We will dismantle that massive list and rebuild it into 4 distinct logical pillars. This slide breaks down our first pillar, basics and foundation. It shows the hierarchy you must know, starting from natural and whole numbers through rational numbers, alongside calculating lowest common multiples and highest common factors. Theoretical definitions are useless if you cannot compute accurately. As highlighted clearly on this slide, you are strictly required to follow the BODMAS rule for simplification to ensure your order of operations is flawless. Mastering these basics determines your calculation speed for the rest of the exam. A weak foundation here slows you down in every other section. Moving to our second pillar. This slide covers algebra, and you can see the core algebraic identities at the top. Memorizing these, along with the standard form of polynomials, is your baseline. For quadratic equations, the roots formula shown here is your most important tool for higher-level problems. Your approach for the entire pillar is right below that. You succeed by knowing how to break complex expressions down into manageable factors. Algebra serves as the decoding language for the entire paper. Speed and factoring allows you to strip complex word problems down to their core mathematical operations. Pillar 3 tests your spatial logic. This slide outlines the basics of geometry, like identifying line types, acute and obtuse angles, and applying the rule that a triangle's internal angles always sum to 180 degrees. That expands into mensuration. As listed on this screen, you must execute precise calculations for area, perimeter, and volume across standard 2D shapes and 3D objects like cubes and cylinders. Trigonometry acts as an extension of these shapes. The instruction at the bottom of this slide is a direct command. You must remember the exact trigonometric values for 0, 30, 45, 60, and 90 degrees. Pillar 3 is the most predictable section of the test. While algebra requires abstract logic, these geometric questions are often direct applications of the formulas you've already memorized. Our final pillar brings the math into the real world. This slide shows exactly what they test. Applied logic scenarios like determining relative speeds in train problems or calculating work and time efficiency. This section relies on commercial math. You can see the core formulas laid out here for profit, loss, and percentages, scenarios you will encounter throughout the merit exam. Look closely at the bottom of this slide. The exam routinely tests statistics and probability, requiring you to quickly distinguish and calculate the mean, median, and mode of datasets. Mastering this fourth pillar is what separates the pack. Everyone can pass the basic formulas, but solving applied, real-world word problems is what determines your final rank. The intimidating list is gone. You now have a structured attack plan built on 4 clear pillars: basics, algebra, shapes, and real-world math. Mapping the road is only the first step. Knowing the 4 pillars only works if you sit down and grind through past papers, executing the practice plus concept routine every single day. Read the text at the bottom of this final slide. Garit se dosti kar li hai, ab darna kaisa. Once you make friends with the math, the fear vanishes. Every question can be solved if you put in the hard work. Keep your eyes focused on the ultimate goal, becoming a Polytechnic student. Subscribe to the channel, grab a notebook, and let's start building that first pillar today.